Hey guys, welcome back.
We're back.
We are back from vacation of snowmobile trip. Luckily we came back on a Friday night, so then we had the weekend to recover from the aching and yeah. So
it still hurt though.
Yes. And then we spent all morning. I bought a bunch of tools while we were on vacation and they all showed up, so I got a bunch of impact sockets. We are far from organized here though. It's almost causes anxiety with how many tools we have, and to get it all organized, I'm sure we'll probably move a lot of stuff as we change. But this is gonna be pretty nice.
My favorite drawer.
This is Brody's favorite. Where's the metric drawer?
We don't need metric.
We don't have any.
We can put that in the back.
So, getting this set up. We got a good start on getting tools in this beast. Still got a lot to go, and I also put a logo on it. So today's project, we are going to mount these out on the fuel tank. These are hose reels for diesel fuel, 1-inch hose. So we're going to clean that area up. It's beautiful weather. When we left that week, it turned to be like 50 degrees like all week. It was really nice, so we are gonna work outside. So we're gonna use the Honda here just because we can. We gotta have it, we gotta use it. Not because it's fun to drive or anything.
We'll have fun later.
Alrighty, so we are gonna get these on the tank here and then get these hoses. You like this? Eric was just driving this with all of our tools on the snowbanks over there just because
he can.
He can.
I didn't get stuck, so they work.
Yeah, that is gonna be really fun. Now all the snow is gone basically, so we can't even play anymore. Okay, so let's do something like this.
That was easy. I'm not tired.
I don't know.
They're light as a feather.
Overall.
That looks really clean. So we got a 50 foot, a 30 foot, another 50 foot down there. We put the 30 foot in the middle because generally the machine backs up here, and the 50 footers, the machines are farther away on the side. So now we're going to take off the existing hoses, take and put the end on here, and connect it with a jumper hose to the pump. And we got ourselves a diesel fuel hose reel. I'm happy. This makes me happy.
Big upgrades.
Big upgrades. Brody gets all the big upgrades. I remember when Eric started working here, there was a bunch of stuff that he was like, "What? You don't have one of those? Are you kidding?" Same thing goes for Brody.
Yeah. Spin with me now.
You gotta get it started.
I've never seen such a mess. We're gonna back spinner. Yeah, keep her going.
So we made it to this point now. We've got our 90 in here to go straight down, but we don't have a swivel. So we're gonna have Dad's actually in town. He's gonna pick up a swivel to allow us to be able to twist the hose and tighten it into here, because we loosen this up and then all the spring tension come undone, and we gotta figure out how many. We were trying to cut corners, and the corners that we tried to cut cost more work, so naturally. But we can do everything besides put the hose on to these. Alright, so we're waiting for parts on that project. Clean this out. Brody's washing up the old hoses. We're going to put those upstairs for a rainy day. If we ever need to replace a hose, we got those on hand now. And then I think we're going to get an old drag out, hook up to this thing and drag the yard. Been seeing people do that all over Instagram, try to dry out the yard a little bit. And so that this mud quits getting drug everywhere and in the shop. So guys, if you want hose reels for your fuel tanks or tanks like this for your oil, go to the link in the description. Farmchem.com is where I got all that stuff. We'll be setting that up, I think, right here for our bulk lubes, like 80-90 weight. Stuff that's in those jugs are gonna be in those tanks. We will be setting that up in a further video. But yeah, save 5% using Larson 22. You gonna do mine? This was another one of them things, Brody, that when he showed up, you guys don't have a chain rack? So he built a chain rack.
Gotta have one.
Yeah, it is very convenient. It's a lot better than having 15 chains piled in a pile and it becomes a big snake. What?
They're separate. We need to bolt them together.
What are you yelling about?
They're in pieces.
Well, do we have to have them all?
I want them all. It would be cooler.
Yeah, let's really overheat the transmission and test it out on the first job. First day on the job. That's good, scratch that. Well, I can hear it now, boys. How come the Larsons aren't in the field? Well, that's because they were dragging their yard all afternoon that one day.
I'm not sure if it is where I want it though. That's up to spec. Yeah, 50 inches, that's what we're looking for.
Well, this should work. This should work. Now put it in low. I don't want my transmission blowed up.
Do you want to do it? Or did you want me to?
Go on.
More aggressive.
I think it needs to be turned around. It's not doing anything. We need to turn it around and make it more aggressive. Well, we turned it around to make it more aggressive so we can really rut up the yard. Now it's hopping. Oh my.
That's what you want?
I don't know, she's kind of hopping, but it's doing a better job. Maybe less speed. I think the tracks are doing more tillage than the
Yeah,
unit.
I think so. Wait on it.
We are working, Dad. I noticed your new glasses.
Just got them.
They look nice.
Look
Do
at
they?
that. They even got green in them
Well,
and
I don't-
camo. Look at
Oh
that.
yeah. Well, you should see my other pair that I'm gonna get for Sunday.
Well, how come you got ones with a line in them?
Oh, the good ones? The only type to get?
We are working. You want to drag the yard?
Yeah, that looks like a good job for me. You betcha. You know what this costs?
$70.
How did you know?
Snapchat. Hey Eric, you owe me $4,000 for an injury that your dog sustained on my dog's leg.
My dog sustained on your dog's leg. 4,000? What do you
Tore
mean?
something in his knee. He's down.
Huh?
He's a three-legger
Can't
now.
they cut it off for half price or something?
I don't know what we're gonna do.
Is it really?
Dad will pay for
Is
him.
it
Grandpa will pay for
You know,
Toby's
Look
knee
at
surgery.
these.
Is there insurance you can
my.
get? Health insurance for a dog?
You got the camel ones?
For work, and my other orange ones are for Sundays. They're on back order. They're special.
Right on. No,
So
my
this-
dog didn't do it though.
This dog thing, you know, we had 5 dogs when I was a kid. They usually walked off all their problems, so I'm sure Toby will be just
Well, he
fine.
doesn't act like he's in pain. He uses it half the time.
Great. It's just something that'll takes a
tore-
little time.
He tore his meniscus,
I don't know. I don't know.
his ACL.
That
RCL?
says he's down. He's on the injured list.
You know, I think it probably happened on the snowbank over there where they were wrestling around. 4,000?
Mhm.
Does it come with a new dog?
What would they call
Probably could buy a new dog cheaper.
Well, the one that
Or
apparently
15
did
of
the
'em.
damaging, my dog, she was only $220.
But
so-
she eats packages that probably come
right.
up to.
Now she's valued at about 10,000.
So this is what Dad showed up with, which will work. Basically, since this hose don't have a swivel on either end, we put this in here. Basically, you can screw both this on the hose plus this pipe, connect them, and you got a union. So then you can. Then it works. That's right. That's what I'm trying to get out. Then it works. All right, Brody, they're all ready. Time to fill them. We should maybe get a bucket too, run some in a bucket, make sure there's no filings or anything in the hoses, but. Look at how much is going into just the hose. I bet 2 gallons went in there and compressed the air. Well, there she is. Years worth of enjoyment right there. We ran some fuel through the lines into the bucket just to make sure there isn't any contamination inside. Granted, the fuel filters on the motor should grab it, but why not be safe? I wonder how many more hours he's gonna play in that thing.
It's been at least an hour.
Would you guys take a look at how much cleaner this whole area is? We've taken, what, 3 loads of stuff? So the man cart's been in the back, so there was no way of getting stuff up there. So as we carried stuff down through the steps and too lazy to carry it all back up, we just kind of, what are you doing?
I thought that was garbage, but
Sunflower seed. Anyways, so it really got to be a pigsty here, so now we're bringing stuff up and organizing where it's supposed to be. And there's my stove that's got to go up there. We should, for the video's sake, strap that on your back and you can take it up the steps like a pack mule.
okay.
Do it.
Let's try it. Oh yeah, that's easy.
This is a lot better than the steps. I hope she doesn't do the job. Watch the hose, Brody.
It's good.
Brody,
I'm watching it.
where's the garbage? This is exciting.
Why is it so dusty up here?
It is not. Huh? No.
What are you doing? You've aborted on the wood and we went to...
Well, I'm
Diamond
trying to
plating?
You wouldn't believe how many people have asked that question. What happened to all the nice wood that you were working so hard on? Well, this window has got to match this setup down here. Here, you'd have to go down. Take them downstairs and show them.
So this is the office and how we have it finished off with the barnwood. Plus the steps, I'll have a diamond plate there. So you thought it was a good idea to have one window out of them all match the stairway?
Well, now you make it sound like I'm not thinking properly. But yeah. But now tell him the rest.
What's the rest?
Well, depending on now, I shouldn't be chewing gum and talking at the same time. I apologize to you guys. But there might have to be a wall put up here.
Right along. We need a railing of some sort regardless, or for sure. But it is designed, besides the lights, to have a wall here to make it more of an apartment. Because right now, it's pretty loud if you're up here and people are down there in the office. It's obviously not very private. So someday possibly there'll be a wall there, and we're setting it up for that apparently, huh?
Who knows, but I'm thinking it's where I'll be most of the time having my naps. But here is the here's one of the windows that I finally do have maybe 90%. Nothing is nailed in. But here, get off of my window. Oh, the flies.
So we put epoxy on the bottom, or Dad did, to for dusting.
For dusting purposes, and then polyurethane on the sides, which it's gotten pretty good. I don't think your dust rag, not that you're gonna dust rag too much, but I think it'll be fine.
Speaking of the flies, look at the poop on the
Well,
window.
that's 6 years of not washing, so it looks worse than it is.
So you have a long way to go here.
And a short time to get there. I've heard that song before. It's a good one though. I could tell you, no, I'm not gonna.
So that's a little update on the living quarters finishing Duggo's winter-long project.
I've been doing other things than this. I'd have been done long ago, but you know, everybody knows how busy I really am.
I wonder how bad this is. Oh yeah, that looks like it had good airflow. Look at this. Look at that.
How long has that been?
I don't know. Should start writing the date on here.
Start writing the date on it.
This is the furnace for the upstairs and also the downstairs. Downstairs has floor heat, upstairs does not. So this is also an air conditioner, but mainly heat upstairs. But it sucks return from downstairs and upstairs, and that's much dust is in an office, in a shop. It's nice to have the office attached to the shop, but dust and dirt get in really bad. Well, we're good. I think we can quit for the day. I changed the filter.
Hey, half a star. What happened to the Honda box, the new side-by-side box you made?
I made just the filter one right here.
Oh.
So for the seat belts that they sent along that we're supposed to install, that'll be on the shelf up here. I mean, gonna be installed at a later date.
Spare seatbelts.
We need to make a box apparently.
Yeah. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I remember making those. I think the video was called kneecap remover.
Yeah, sounds about right with that old ornery drill.
Yeah, jigsaw works a lot better to cut rubber than a hole saw.
Brody, we could place these around the shop so you can stand on them and look taller.
I could. Should we try it?
Sure. What do you want? 2 inches?
Wow, that's means for a fight right there.
I ain't gonna take the big sweet on.
Your new stove has arrived.
Did you wash it nice?
Yep.
Looks great.
Good.
Yeah,
That goes where the water
looks
lines
like it
are.
was just washed.
I knew I wouldn't have to tell you twice.
This is good for now.
Yeah, make sure to park it right in front of the window where he's working.
Are you done in here?
Something smells like it's on fire. What are you doing up here?
Well, we had to do a little extra grinding of the aluminum. So I upgraded to the, yeah, that worked good. Battery powered tools. Good stuff.
Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and hope you learned something. We will see you in the next one. We appreciate you hanging out. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And how's Eric say it? Smash that thumbs up button. And we will see you next time.